everybody, it is time for another room tour for some reason because I haven't done one in a year, and granted my setup hasn't changed that much. I'm still in the same room. I haven't moved my desk at all. I really want to make a new arrangement, but there's so much stuff on my walls that I don't think I really could, so it's kind of going to stay like this for a while, but I do have a lot more little pieces in. Some stuff's been moved out and more stuff's been put in, so I can kind of go around and do stuff more. It's really a shadow of its former self looking back at the old one. Like, the big core pieces are still in the same places they always are, but there's little more stuff overall, so yeah, let's get started. Alright, let's start with the door that started it all. That's my main bedroom door, that right there. It's the main path I take in my house. It's got a Spider-Verse poster. I don't recall if that was there before, but it is there. And I'll go around counterclockwise so I can focus on the bigger stuff for the end. So, to the right of this, or rather to the left, it's very tired. I have some drawings here. These are two, I don't know, Spider-Man comic book posters that I designed for fun. I actually did these forever ago, but I was originally going to do 5 covers, as it says part 2 of 5, but I never got around to doing the others, as well as these two, so I just kind of threw them up there in a little duology kind of thing here. The same 2 designs that were there last year, and the same big poster there. I don't remember if this is in the spot it was before, but that's a skeleton on a chair, a little bit of pen work there. I have, this is new, the 4 doctors, or the 4 of the modern era. We don't count Jodie Whittaker, and 9, 10, 11, 12. Each of them have their own little thing that I would change about them, but I'm too lazy to actually fix this. For 10, I would add him more hair, make his nose bigger and his eyes smaller. For Capaldi, I would move his right side of his mouth a little bit further to the right of his face. For 11, I would just work on the shading, because the shadows aren't as dark. And for 9, I would make his forehead not so tall and kind of bulbous there, but yeah, good enough. So that's the correct mindset you gotta have. Anyway, so my box of junk is gone. I now have a TV here. It's just a little electronics box. Where this old box is, it is now this little box. It's not really used by the cats, but it's kind of cool, so I didn't know where else to put it. But this was a little crate that was in there that I just kind of took out and put under this table. But it's a little place to watch TV and also play games, although I don't really have a game section of it. But regardless, let's move on to the classic love seat. This is where my old setup was, like 3 years ago. The same poems here, but now I have a little cartoon collage thing that's even matted with all my friends on it. Signatures on a few of them, the rest I couldn't get, but tomorrow Kevin comes over so I can get Kevin's signature. But yeah, it's cool, I like it. It fits perfectly with the poem as well. Here's my closet. Clothes and stuff. Already done a closet tour a long time ago, so nothing's really changed. I don't buy clothes that much. Oh hey, kitty litter, because we got that thing. So I kind of have to have a kitty litter thing. This is a chair on a table in Booker T that I did a couple of my uncle's photographs that have been framed and whatnot. They were in the room when I first moved in, so I kind of like them. Plus, there's more stuff on the walls, so I just left them. And then this is kind of new. It's a Majora's Mask 2D design thing that I never actually finished, but I think it's passable, and it looks kind of nice, so I threw it up there. We now have a couch. Heyo. This is like the biggest edition. It's really nice. That stupid table was just taking up space, so now I have a couch. I actually sleep on the couch a lot more than I sleep in my own bed, which is strange. I also have, this is actually my old phone from 2017 when I first got my phone. As you notice, it's a little bit thicker, and it also has bite marks in it for my cats. I'll cover the floor here. This is a little tube that the cat's playing. It's nice. And then I have a little stool thing that the cats sleep on, scratch on this and this. Sometimes I have a little ball there. A little bell, but not really. And then I have a toy there. Alright, so the box, I've already mentioned that. That's a bed that my cat never uses, I just have it there. Stanley chair with Fortnite llama on it. My easel fell over, so set that back up. It's actually terrible because the cats like to play with the chain linking the two sides of the easel. So I just have it hung up all the time, but look at her, she wants to come over here and bat at it. Anyway, Stanley chair. It's been with us for a long time. Oh my god. Leave it alone. What did the chain ever do to you? Let's see. Here. Oh god, it's falling over. It's really flimsy. And this leg is already starting to get bent. Still falling. It's really cringe. Okay. That should be fine. She can't really play with that. And then Fortnite llama. These are a couple pins for like a clipboard. They're in my art kit and I had no use of them, so I just kind of put them on the wall. These are two charcoal drawings that I did in architecture. They were somewhat passable, so I threw them up there. Why not? My certificate of ownership from Digital Storm. That's my computer. I've gone over that before. And then the same three posters that have been here since the dawn of time. The Hogwarts poster, a FNAF one, and then a college promotion thing that I got from Burger T that I just put up there because I need more posters. Yes, my Spider-Man 2 poster. I was gonna put a Spider-Man 1 poster to match this one, and I never bought it. I'm gonna do that soon. I swear to God. I have a bunch of allowance stocked up so I can actually finally buy some new cool stuff in my room. I need a mirror light. And a third monitor. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Running out of desk space. Plus my cat likes to climb around it. I might just have this be the entrance. Let the cats jump onto here and then onto the table. I don't know. Anyway. Lex and Peanut Butter Gamer. This is originally going to be a YouTuber line, but I never got around to drawing the rest. I don't really watch specific YouTubers that much. So, this is my... What is this called? Like a coat hanger. Yeah, it's just a coat hanger. And my Christmas tree that I usually put in that corner when it's Christmas time. And then my Doctor Who sticker is in the back. A quote from the beloved 10th Doctor. Without hope, without witness, without reward. It's just a little kind of saying that that's the only way to do good things is without hope, without witness, and without reward. And that's really beautiful. Particularly with how short it is. But how much truth it speaks. I like it a lot. It's like my favorite quote. Plus it's repeated a bunch in Series 10. It's like a recurring theme. Anyway, so now we have another big change. I removed the little office drawers and I put in shelves, finally. My room finally has shelves. And they're already filled, so. These are books and pamphlets, comics and notebooks. I don't know. These are all my sketchbooks that I ever drew in for art. I can look through them maybe for a video. That'd be fun. And then other art supplies with my art kit and then some clay in there. And I also have other stuff that goes in there that I pulled out briefly. This is a little, I don't know what this cubicle is called. It's kind of childhood, but also knives are in here for some reason. So in here I have a deck of cards. I have a bunch of stuff that's in homage to Caden in this particular one. So I have his pamphlet, a deck of cards because he could shuffle cards really well. Rubik's Cube, since he was apparently emphatic with Rubik's Cubes, although I never actually knew that. And then my Zippo lighter, mainly because I have a lot of memories with the whole gang tied to the Zippo lighter, so I just kind of threw it in here. And then to fill it up, I have my middle school 8th grade yearbook, and then also picture of me, because why not? This is the gaming cubicle, I guess you would call it. Mainly it's Zelda stuff. A little in memoriam to my grandpa in the back. It's a little stand-up present-y thingy. Legend of Zelda manga that I read when I was in 5th grade. That's in there. And then I have Triforce Heroes, Majora's Mask 3D, and A Link Between Worlds. And I also have the original N64 cartridges of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time from my childhood. And an original N64 controller from my childhood and an Ocarina that I got when I was in 6th grade. That was a lot of words. Breathe for a sec. Hi. Alright, so this is kind of like antique stuff. I don't know, little gizmos in here. So we have a book of my ancestry that was given to me like 2 years ago. My Bible that I got when I was confirmed. Basically means you're a member of the church officially. A scan of me as a baby. The Beatles sitting in a chair. A pen. Just little things are in here for some reason. My jar of money that I love. That's shredded money that I got from my field trip at the bank. It makes me look rich, and it's cool. So, I have the $1 million question. I believe that's what it's called. $1 million question? I don't know. It's a fake $1 million bill, but it's about God and stuff. I got it at the state fair. And I actually kind of like it, so. It's cool. It goes with the money theme, I guess. A compass. An iPod from the actual 80s. I don't think it works. I doubt it does. But I found it on a shelf, so. Well, there's an off-on switch. Don't tell me this works. Do you work? Hello? No, definitely not. Okay. Toss it up here so I can see the other stuff. Pocket watch that Dylan gave me. Another little doll thing that Dylan gave me. A tape dispenser with another coin from the $1 million question. A little souvenir. 2 rocks. A marble thing. And yeah, that's basically it. It's a very strange cubicle. It defies definition. That's why I love it. And then this one's just junk and cat food. So nothing special there. On the top we have my plant that I actually need to feed tomorrow, which is fun. I feed it every Saturday. Pen, snake from my childhood, and my 2 Majora's Mask shoes. And another picture of my uncle's work. Moving this way, I have my toolkit, my mystery box that I made sophomore year at Booker T. Another Zelda, what is this called? It's like the thing that you put the sword in. I can't remember what that is actually called, but it's cool. I love it. My main concept was was that I was gonna take the book Hyrule Historia, and then like have it as if like the Master Sword is coming out of the book, and it worked really well. I need to mend the sword though. It's like falling apart. I need to get some hot glue and put it along this groove, and then it'll be mended, which is nice. But this is like one of my favorite things I ever did at Booker T. It's huge, and it's awesome. It's kind of flimsy, but I think it's really great. It's a great concept. My cat food. My cat's food. Great. This hasn't been changed much as last time, but I've lost the black headband, and I now just have my sword there. So that's cool. Moving up, these are all the same. I might have changed the order, so the music one's on the very right. I need to take this down and put it on a door, because I don't know what I'm actually going to put above here. I might move these and put them here, because I'm actually going to eventually put wall padding up there, I'm thinking. That's why I never put stuff above this, is because I was always going to put wall padding up here, but I was running out of wall space in a little section for it, so I might take all of these down, put them somewhere else, and then move these. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'll experiment later in life. Not Cool Batman poster and another FNAF poster. Those have been here for ages, so you guys have seen them to death. My survivors, can't forget them. The same 12 that have been there since forever ago, so that's cool. My wall padding, again, virtually the same. Same carpet, same basic look of this area. The main thing is I took away all the Funko Pops and I put them over there, because my cat would always knock them over. So I moved it all out and put a big old cat bed in here. She's still sitting there. What are you doing? Anyway, my VR headset's here, and a creative junk. That is, I don't know why that's in there. It was eventually put in here at one point, but I've never moved it out, so that's great. I guess I'll tackle the Doctor Who stuff now. So, I don't know if I've actually mentioned this in the video, but my main idea of 2020 for art was I was going to do, let's see, 12 Doctor Who drawings of my favorite shots from the series, do my best on them, see how they turn out. And I have 8 up right now. I'm working on the 9th. I'm barely working on the 9th. I've reached something of a standstill on progression on these. So this is from Force of the Dead specifically. It's toward the end where he's opening the TARDIS source with the snap of his fingers. This is the Pandorica open speech. Heaven Sent interacting with the Spantium wall. The Waters of Mars when he's watching all the people working and he's like fighting in his mind about what to do. The End of Time when the 10th Doctor basically dies. Rings of Akhaten speech. Hellbent returning to the TARDIS after 2 episodes. And then World Enough in Time, where Bill gets converted. So, if I were to rank these, I've always wanted to do this, so I also do it here now. The 8 that I have done, I would do the worst. Definitely Pandorica Open Speech, because I hate the lighting. That it's like a night sky thing, but I didn't really capture that. There's like a spotlight over him, but I didn't really capture the backlit idea of it that well. So that's why I don't like that one. Then the Rings of Akhaten, because the sun is actually a lot darker than that, and this is really jarring, like the dark to the light and all that stuff. It looks really unnatural. So it's like a warbly kind of heat thing visual that they got in the show. I didn't really capture that well enough, so that's why I don't like it. And then it would have to be Waters of Mars. I was struggling with the shading on this one, because he's really dark in the show, but it didn't look natural in this, and mainly because it doesn't look natural in the show either. But it came off as artistic. This one felt like bad drawing, so I eased up on the lighting here, and this was also, like the background was really white, so I added some shading there. I don't know, I had a lot of struggles with this one, and it came out looking really unfinished. But it is finished, so I don't know what to do about that. Next, World Enough in Time. Just because there's nothing too special about this one. I like the shot, but I mean, I didn't really challenge myself with this one, if I'm honest. It took about 3 days just because I wasn't really doing it every day, so it was really only like a half a day of work. Next are the ones that I actually really like. They're, these 3 are ones that I have problems with. But the rest I think are actually pretty flawless, so. Next, I'm gonna do The End of Time Part 2. Mainly because I didn't finish the faces and the portraits. It's not really that big of a deal, but it's whatever. This one actually took a long time. It took a week to do. Every day, because these reflections in the glass were hard to capture. I think it came up pretty well. But this is like a reflection of this design on the bottom that looks okay. And it was actually hard to see what was actually in the glass containers. And scale was really hard on that one as well. Next, I do... This sucks. I'm gonna do... Oh, man. Hellbent. This one took a long time as well, but I really like how it came out. It captured it perfectly. I really have no complaints with it, just it got outclassed by other ones, and my second one's going to be this one, Force of the Dead. It's the first one I did. This is so beautiful. This light shining in. I was struggling with that. I was struggling myself if I wanted to take it out of the drawing, because it was such a hard time, but I stuck through it. It looks really great. The TARDIS looks great. The darkness in the room is beautiful. I love it. No complaints. And then my number 1 is Heaven Sent, just because it's really not that special, but I really captured the art of Heaven Sent really well. And I feel like this drawing only works because Heaven Sent works in terms of cinematography. This glass wall is perfectly capsulated by my pencil strokes. It took a long time. I had to get every minute little scratch in the Spantium, but it came out really great. Capaldi is perfectly drawn here. No scaling issues, as far as I'm concerned. It's beautiful. And again, it only works because Heaven Sent is a beautiful episode. Frick, I need to do the desk. Okay, desk. My chair, you guys have all seen that. I have a little guy here. My voice is actually getting shredded here. Okay. Armor stand, not an armor stand. What is this? It's like an anatomy, human anatomy for like drawing. I'm not really gonna use it, but I bought it because why not? My clay Quentin that's always been there. A candle because I like candles. My lava lamp, which has actually died. The light in it's dead, so it's a very sad lava lamp. My headphone stand, my speakers. I'm pretty sure these are different. I didn't have speakers before. These are the Creative V2 speakers. They're $20 and the best speakers money can buy. Juggernog sticker, that's new. Gamer gloves, I'm pretty sure those are new. Albuquerque stickers, Subnautica, Reaper Leviathan. Me in a blanket, me with 8-bit shades. A lot of these I did at Booker T, little doodles. My friends on a couch, me when I'm like, old, and then Quentin jumping through a window and Myers grabbing him. As far as these drawings go, I said I was going to do the desk, but might as well do the drawings since I've already started them. Let's see. Alright, Ghostface, Ash from Evil Dead, Leatherface. I took the head from DVD and the body from the end of the movies, and it looks really bad. I shouldn't have done that. Walter White, Spider-Man 3, Freddy, Jason, Spider-Man 2 poster, my own custom killer, Myers, and then Spirit, Trapper, Wraith, Hillbilly, Nurse, Hag, and Huntress. And then my tally marks of how many times I've watched Spider-Man 2, which have obviously grown. If I were to rank these, I'll do the ones on this poster board first. Let's see. Leatherface definitely last. This is hard. The Spider-Man 2 one, just because, I don't know. Yeah. My custom one, I'll go in back. And then Jason, Freddy, Ghostface, Myers, Heisenberg, Ash, and then Spider-Man 3. And then for these, definitely Huntress, because I didn't use a reference for that one. Then Billy, because I didn't use a reference for that one either. These are hard to rank, because the rest I actually think are really great. Nurse, I guess. Spirit, Hag, Wraith, and Trapper. Yeah. Because I really captured the muscular, like, brutality in Trapper's mask. I did a earlier drawing of that one. Also, Knives Out poster down there. Might as well cover it. I did a first take on that drawing, and he was, like, really dinky. He had a dinky build about him, so I redid it, made him super bulky, and it came out amazing. Alright, pizza boxes. Those are there from last night. Don't ask. My N64. I meant to do Ocarina Season 2, but my little adapter didn't work, so I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll figure it out eventually. My good old build, that's a Digital Storm Vanquish 7, I believe is the model. They don't sell it anymore, which makes this kind of exclusive, which is really nice. It's a great case. I really like it. I have my own little 1660 plugged in. That's the GPU right there. And then just the CPU there, and then some fans. The power system. It's really bare bones. There's not a lot of cool little things in there. The rest is just cords and whatnot. Nothing to be worried about. My Wii U and gamepad, and then my Switch down there. I had to take the Switch and put it under here because the cats would always walk across the table this way. Moving on. My Echo. I don't want to say her name because she'll activate. And then my two monitors. Dead by Daylight on one. Discord and YouTube in the other. Same basic idea. My K55 from Corsair. Great keyboard. I love it to death. And then my Corsair Harpoon. I don't love it as much. It's kind of basic. I'm going to get a Death Adder one day. And I'll ditch this one. And then over here I have a Rubik's Cube. This Rubik's Cube is really nice. There is a Rubik's Cube solving phase in my life, and now I can solve Rubik's Cubes really quickly. Here, I'll do it right now because I'm bored. Cool. Okay. I gotta shuffle first. Alright, good enough. I don't have the patience to shuffle it for real. Alright. I look around. 3, 2, 1. So slow. Out of practice. Okay. I'm gonna break the thing. Okay. I'm really sloppy right now. Okay, that's that done. Oh my. Oh, hey, it's done. Holy crap. That's surprising. Oh my god, this is really gonna take this long, huh? Thanks for giving me a bogus combination. Alright. Oh, that's so close. Done. I don't know how long that took. That was probably just like a minute. Jesus Christ, that went fast. That's Rubik's Cube for you. Over here, it's just pens, flashlights, my Yeti. I actually really like this cup. I don't get to use it nearly as much because I don't have pouring drinks. I just drink out of cans, so I don't get to use it, but I think it's really great. Nice cup. Got it for Christmas. Great present. Next up, my bed. Good old bed. Same bed sheets for the last 4 years of my life. I'm gonna lay down for this one. Okay. So this is the bulk of the wall. This is anytime I do like little sketches. This was basically first semester of this year, is this wall, this part of the wall. So starting off, I have a quote from Christopher McCandless from Into the Wild, which is a movie I've never actually seen. But it says, happiness is only real when shared, which is very wise. I have a little doodle of me, some Twitch emotes that I kind of drew up when I was bored, so I threw them on there. Spider-Man. 3 badges from Scouts that I just kind of threw up there because I found them. The Breaking Bad RV, Cuphead, BoJack on the boat in Escape to LA, cover from the 90s comic, Arachnite, made by Todd McFarlane, who's a great comic book artist. I actually really like it. And then this is a remake, if you will, of a drawing my dad did when he was younger. It's about a dream that he had, where he was sitting next to the tree with the devil. So I kind of remade it, because why not? Yeah, it came out okay. This is like a dude sitting on the edge of a cliff with a storm coming on the horizon. Just really, I don't know, ambient stuff, or aesthetic stuff, like big scale, beautiful natural things that are like really cool. I don't know, it was cool. Picture of, I guess that's me standing in the rain. I took a picture of myself in the rain because I was bored. And then I just kind of like drew this, and then it became myself. Picture myself again. It was mainly a self-portrait at one point, but then I just kind of went nuts with it, so it became like some sort of like warrior dude with a beard. I really like the beard. It's a great beard. I strive to have a beard that cool. Another kind of aesthetic one where it's just a silhouette of a dude, and then in the silhouette it's a dude sitting on a lawn looking at the moon. It's okay. A dude smoking a cigarette with like, I guess this is a depressed man with like a lamp shining across the table. This is basically what you don't want to be when you grow up. Don't be a druggie. Don't do drugs, kids. And then the entity with Quentin on the hook. And then a page that says the word bored over and over. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, wait. The giant poster. Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger. Both of these were given to me by Dylan. My basement drawing again. Under the table. This is Dreisendracht. You can't see it, the table's in the way, but it's a Dreisendracht thing. And then my Doom poster. We can move on to my bedside table, which is another big addition. So I have 2 LED candles.
staple. Oh my god, this has been trashed by my cats, but mainly it's just the Fallout bobbleheads and then my Funko Pops, my alarm clock, 2 plushies, my piggy bank, and some other little trinkets. And then I had a lamp. It's a cool bedside table. Yeah, and that's literally the room. We've done everything. How awesome is that? So yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and comment, share this thing, and remember, stay gamer. Don't fall.